guys, welcome to today's video. Let's talk about the gorilla situation. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's that zoo, the parents lost track of the child ends up in gorilla enclosure, gorilla gets a hold of child, gorilla gets shot and killed. That's it. There's a lot of arguments about should they have killed it, shouldn't they have tranquilized it, shouldn't the parents be charged with something, blah blah blah. My view on the situation is that, first of all, let's talk about the gorilla. It was probably done as a great service by being put down. I don't know if you've ever seen a gorilla in the zoo and looked in their eyes, but it's enough to make anyone with a heart cry. I mean, clearly they're very intelligent animals, and life in prison to be gawked at and laughed at and oohed and awed over is probably very depressing, I would imagine. I look at it as, that gorilla was put down and is probably in a better place, away from the prying eyes of humans. That set aside, I do not put greater importance on the child's life over the gorilla. I believe that the best course of action here would be for the parents to have handled it. If I was in that situation, I don't have kids, but if I did, say Levon fell into the gorilla pit, okay? I look at him as my child, so we'll say that. Levon falls into the gorilla pit. My first reaction, as soon as I see him down there, I'm getting down there. Obviously it's dangerous. Obviously I'm most likely I'm going to die trying to save my dog from the gorilla, but that's just what I'm gonna do. My responsibility. I don't think the gorilla should just be shot and killed and I get my child back with no repercussions whatsoever. I think the parents should have jumped down in there, just followed their instincts that they should have had to go save their child, jump down in there, fucking fight the gorilla. Fight the gorilla for your child's life. If you die, that was a sacrifice that needed to be made. First of all, if you can manage to save your child from the gorilla and then actually fight this gorilla to the death and win, well, congratulations. That's very impressive and no harm, no foul. Okay? Shit happened there. But that's not what happened. Someone just shot it from far away. I really believe in this situation a sacrifice needed to be made. And, sorry, but wrong kid died. The gorilla should not have died in this situation. One of the parents should have died, or the child, or a zookeeper that would jump in there and fight for the child. Something else needed to happen here. Now, that's me with my extreme opinion. I personally do not put human life above any other life. I think we're all on the same plane. So to me, it's a no-brainer. It should have just been worked out naturally. They should have fought it out with just their physical strength. I'm not a fan of guns in general, so that's my stance on it. I understand that people have completely different points of view on this, and that's fine, because guess what? We're entitled to our own opinions. So everyone can suck it if they disagree with mine. I don't care. It's my opinion. And, what are we going to do to prevent this shit in the future? Because this is purely a human mistake. It's the child's fault for falling in there. It's the parents' fault for not watching the child. It's the zookeeper's fault, or the zoo employees in general, for having a gorilla, for having an enclosure that a child could climb into. And it's whatever fucking evil human's fault that took the mother from the wild, because I believe this gorilla in particular was born in captivity. So the mother was taken from the wild years and years ago. So whatever evil fucking piece of shit human did that, it's that person's fault. By no means is it the gorilla's fault. Levon agrees. So, feel free to put your comments and your opinions and your arguments down in the comments below, and I will address them accordingly. If you agree with me, let me know too, please, because I would like to know if there are other people in this world that are thinking about this in the same way, because I haven't seen my perspective expressed yet. I've seen many extremes expressed, but I haven't seen mine. So I would like to know if other people agree with me. So please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm posting new videos weekly. getting in the flow of things here with my new channel. So if you have any suggestions or questions for me, please leave them in the comments below as well. And thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.